Welcome back to 21 Days to Fred, Day 21, The Big Reveal. Thanks so much for joining us for all of these episodes. It's been a wonderful journey. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I certainly have. We've promised you a mystery guest, and that guest is coming up. If there's anything that I've learned through these 21 days, it's just what an incredible message that Fred Rogers has. And there's one quote in particular that sums it up for me. There are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. The third way is to be kind. For me, Walt Keller, that sums up everything that Fred Rogers is about. Now, let's meet our mystery guest. Let's find out who she is and what she does. Hello, Dot. It's so great to be talking to you via Skype.
Well, my pleasure, Mr. Rogers. My pleasure.
Well, remember now, I'm not Mr. Rogers. I'm Walt Keller, but, I certainly have the outfit now. You've been watching 21 Days to Fred, and you've been following my journey to understanding more about this really captivating hero here in the United States, Mr. Fred Rogers.
Absolutely, absolutely. He is a known idol in many people's memories, and all positive, all positive.
Just recently you invited me, and thank you for that, to go to a look-alike mixer over in Glendale. What a fun party that was.
Oh my gosh, we had everybody from Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart, Justin Timberlake, Odd Job from 007 movie, Childish Gambino, and I know when you walked in your full regalia, everybody looked around and went, is that Mr. Rogers? They were just thrilled to see you.
Oh, well, thanks. I remember chatting it up with the 2 Dr. Phils that were there, and it was so hilarious. And even President Bill Clinton showed up. That was neat.
And he got to meet Vladimir Putin, too.
Vladimir Putin. And, of course, one of the hosts of the night, we can't forget our good friend who's appeared on 21 Days to Fred, Richard Halpern, the world's greatest Austin Powers impersonator.
Oh, he is. Absolutely. He's phenomenal.
Now, Dot, tell me more about your company, Mirror Images.
Yeah, well, we started probably 24 years ago.
Wow.
And we suddenly saw that there was a really a niche business for A-list lookalikes. There's a lot of lookalikes that can dress up and put on wigs, but we were going for the upper echelons. We were going for talented actors as well as the look. What we do in our business is create illusions. That is really it, create illusions. And so the talent has to be very confident in their own self to be able to take on somebody else's persona. Like Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Bradley Cooper, any of those fantastic actors, when they get a role, they have to do all the proper research for it. They have to practice being that character in front of camera. They have to, when they dress and do the makeup, then they become that character. And that's what we're looking for in Mirror Images, is that type of commitment. So when you put on the cardigan, we call it a cardigan in England, it's a sweater here. When you put on the red sweater and the shoes and you fix your hair a certain way, you're getting into the persona of the character, right? So all to help create the illusion. And that's what people love. Our business is very positive. When our talent goes out to any event, people open their arms to them, their smile, because they never think in their lives they're going to get to meet a superstar, right? I mean, coming to their backyard.
It's been a wonderful experience to know that there are companies like yours that can help me try to spread the message of Fred Rogers, and I'm very excited about it. I've wondered, am I good enough to actually be one of the lookalikes that you employ?
Number one, they actually have to look like the celebrity that they say they are, and the percentage in the world of people that actually do is like 0.2%. And then you take it into the case of looking like a celebrity, that even narrows the field. So when I get somebody like you that submits their photographs and has been recommended by another highly respected talent in the industry, it perks my interest. So, and then actually meeting you just solidified the deal. One of the biggest things for me is watching other people's reactions to a new talent that comes in. And during the course of that evening where we were all together, I was very fortunate to be able to watch everybody interacting with you. And you can tell on their faces how convincing you are, because they melted into your character. People were just, they smiled. They were just so happy to see you, which for me was perfect. Absolutely perfect, because then when we send you out to our clients for the events, for a photo shoot, for a commercial, for whatever it is that we end up booking you for, I know now that the client is going to be very happy with you. I'm really happy too, and I want to welcome you officially to Mirror Images, and we are looking forward to having wonderful, wonderful, wonderful events together.
Thank you so much, Don. A surprise ending to 21 Days to Fred, a Hollywood agent. It's not at all what I expected when we started this out, but it kind of feels more like a beginning than it does an ending. In fact, I expect to take this one step further at least and get to know Fred Rogers even better, and I'm inviting you to come along with. I'll be checking in again from time to time, and I hope you will too. I'd also love to thank my wife, Julie Keller. She's done such a great job on camera and behind the scenes helping me produce this. I'd love to hear from you one last time in the comments section here on YouTube, or look me up at Walt Keller on Instagram. Thanks everyone for joining us for the series 21 Days to Fred.